How does compression help if you have hypermobility? It's not necessarily the hypermobility itself, it's that many with hypermobility also have a comorbid condition called dysautonomia, which is a dysregulation of your autonomic nervous system, which basically controls anything automatic in your body. So stuff you don't have to think about. You breathe, your heart beats, your blood sugar regulates, temperature regulation, all that. So for me, one thing that I get is I get really, really cold. The term that most people use is just like poor circulation. That's actually usually dysautonomia. Raynaud syndrome is maybe one thing that happens where vessels constrict or dilate in a different way. If you look at my lips right now, they're actually turning blue and I am extremely cold. My fingertips are cold, and that's one way it presents for me. And my vitals, my blood pressure, heart rate, stuff just tends to run lower for me. So whether or not you benefit from compression would depend on which way you run. Some people can still run higher and have blood pooling. So I'm gonna show you a little example if you are a visual learner. Here is myself. This is my head. I have poor circulation. Sometimes when I stand, my blood vessels are not as efficient in pumping blood up due to loose connective tissue. So more blood sits kind of at the bottom if I stand still for a long time. Now, if I wear compression socks and I add a little bit of compression at the bottom, as you can see here, obviously there's some blood in your brain at all times or you're dead, but there's less efficient in my extremities and my brain. So if I add a little compression at the bottom, it squeezes the blood up so that it circulates more into my brain and into these important areas. To do abdominal compression, thigh compression, if we were to do abdominal compression, that squeeze might happen a little faster. Not everyone can tolerate abdominal compression, so socks may be a good fallback. It depends on what you can tolerate and what you have access to and just what feels right in your body. And this is where, if we combine compression with salt with exercise, is the magic combo to help manage this. These are our sock designs. They're only available until Wednesday the 15th, but we launched our bendy bats, bookish boos, and our postural pumpkins. It looks like on me. It's not for everybody, but it is something that I wear that makes life a little bit better.